Hi there, welcome to today's video. I am using this medium to congratulate all pioneers and bring this happy news to pioneers that Mainnet we have all been waiting for is now live. Sit and watch this video to know more, and don't forget to like, subscribe and turn on notification bell for more updates. Mainnet launch. Pi Mainnet is now live, initiating the enclosed network period of Mainnet phase where the Mainnet blockchain is firewalled to prohibit external connectivity, but allows peer-to-peer and peer-to-app transfers within the enclosed network. Mainnet can be viewed in the Pi Block Explorer. Pi Wallet can now show both testnet and mainnet balances, although everyone's balance on mainnet is 0 right now. As more pioneers pass KYC, they will be able to transfer their balance to the mainnet. The KYC solution is coming soon to start verifying pioneers' identity and onboarding identity validators. Note that Pi Network is not running an ICO or any type of crowdfunding sales of Pi. Thus, any party impersonating Pi Network or its founders to conduct a sale or listing is illegal and fake. Any sales of Pi towards pioneers are unauthorized and have no affiliation with the Pi core team. Pioneers should beware of any scams and not participate. Pi can be mined freely by contributing to the ecosystem through our mobile app. Further, any mined Pi can only be claimed from inside the official Pi app through the mainnet dashboard and then transferred into your Pi wallet. Any website asking pioneers to claim Pi by other means is fake. Below is the new draft of the Pi supply and mining sections of our white paper. Mining will continue in the mainnet phase, but with a mining rate dynamically adjusted within limited supply. For more details, read the new white paper sections that review how supply and mining worked before mainnet and describe how and why they will change at mainnet. We will also keep the previously released roadmap chapter at the bottom for reference. Your feedback is welcome before we update the official white paper on our website when Open Network begins. Today we are also releasing a preview of the new mining interface for you to view the new simulated mainnet mining mechanism in a hypothetical setting and to help you calibrate your lockup setting. The new mining mechanism will not yet go into effect until more people pass KYC and migrate to the mainnet. Before that, all pioneers can continue mining on the pre-mainnet mechanism just like before. Once the simulations and calibrations are done and enough pioneers have migrated into mainnet, the new mainnet mining mechanism will take effect and be announced on the home screen. Token model and mining. A well-thought-out, sound token design is critical to the success of a cryptocurrency network. It has the potential to create incentives to bootstrap network formation and growth, build a utilities-driven ecosystem, and thereby support the cryptocurrency underpinning such a system. What a network incentivizes says a lot about what a network needs. For example, network growth or fundamentals-driven utility creation, a mere store of value, or a medium of exchange for the cryptonative ecosystem. This chapter covers the supply of Pi and how pioneers can mine Pi in different phases of the network, and the underlying design rationale for different mining mechanisms, including to build and grow the network and to incentivize utilities and demand. Note that Pi is a layer 1 cryptocurrency running on its own blockchain, which token here refers to. Pi supply. Pi Network's vision is to build the world's most inclusive peer-to-peer economy and online experience, fueled by Pi, the world's most widely used cryptocurrency. To deliver on this vision, it is important to grow the network and make Pi widely accessible while maintaining the security of the blockchain and the scarcity of Pi. While these goals have always guided the token supply model and mining design, the key distinction is the pre-mainnet phase is focused on driving network growth and widely distributing Pi, and the mainnet phase will focus on rewarding more diverse forms of pioneer contributions while cementing the supply of Pi. Pre-mainnet supply. In the early stages, the focus of Pi Network was on growing and securing the network. Bootstrapping to build a critical mass of participants is paramount to any network and ecosystem. Driven by the vision to make Pi the world's most widely used cryptocurrency, distributing Pi and making it accessible globally further added to the focus on growth. Pi's consensus algorithm relies on a global trust graph, which is aggregated from the security circles of individual pioneers. It was, therefore, critical to incentivize pioneers to form individual security circles. This meant a supply of tokens available as mining rewards that was not explicitly capped before mainnet. At the same time, maintaining a certain scarcity of Pi was important. As explained under the mining section, the network adopted a mining mechanism where the network mining rate halves every time the network size increases by 10 times, resulting in a series of halving events when it reaches various milestones of engaged pioneers. The next halving event based on this model would be when the network reaches 100 million engaged pioneers. Currently, we are over 30 million engaged pioneers. The network also retained an option to stop all mining altogether in the event that the network reached a certain size, which was, however, yet to be determined. The option to cap the supply of Pi was not exercised before mainnet, therefore leaving the total supply undefined. The pre-mainnet supply model with a mining mechanism tailored to accessibility, growth and security has bootstrapped a community of over 30 million engaged pioneers with millions of intertwined security circles. A simple, accessible means to mine Pi on a mobile phone helped distribute the tokens widely throughout the world, including among populations that have been left out of the crypto revolution because of a lack of capital, knowledge or technology. In doing so, the network avoided the extreme wealth concentration evident in Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, preparing itself to become a true peer-to-peer decentralized ecosystem with a large enough volume of participants and transactions for utility creation. Mainnet supply. Supply fuels growth and incentivizes necessary contributions to the network to achieve an organically viable ecosystem. To that end, mining rewards will continue after Mainnet, but will take diverse forms to incentivize different types of contributions, which will be explained in the mining section below. In regard to supply, the undetermined supply due to the pre-mainnet mining mechanism that optimizes for accessibility and growth of the network presents a few problems for the mainnet phase, including unpredictability in planning, over-rewarding and under-rewarding different types of necessary contributions in the new phase, and challenges to scarcity. To address these issues, the network will shift from its pre-mainnet supply model that is completely dependent on network behavior to the mainnet supply model where there is a clear maximum supply. The issue of unpredictability for planning in the pre-mainnet supply model surfaced in Pi Network's first co-invention in September-October 2020, where the community panel and community submissions discussed whether mining should be halved or stopped at the network size of 10 million at the time. The diverse voices of community members presented the following dilemma for the network. If mining continued based on the ongoing, pre-mainnet, mining mechanism, then it raised concerns for the supply due to uncertainty, and thus, the scarcity of Pi. However, if mining stopped, it would hurt the growth of the network and prevent new pioneers joining the network as miners, thereby undermining the accessibility of Pi. Even though the network moved on from that decision, and halved the mining rate at its 10 million size, this dilemma still remains and needs to be resolved. How the community can achieve continued growth and accessibility, while addressing concerns about supply is one of the main factors considered in the design of the mainnet token model. In addition, the undefined and unpredictable total supply makes it hard to have overall network token planning because the community as a collective, and the ecosystem itself have needs to use some Pi for purposes that benefit the community and ecosystem as a whole, other than only mining rewards for individuals, as evidenced by almost every other blockchain network. Clear allocations for such collective community purposes need to be defined. Hence, given the current network size of over 30 million pioneers and the expected volume of transactions and activities in the future, the mainnet supply model has a clear maximum total supply of 100 billion Pi, allowing incentivizations of continued growth and new contributions while removing the concerns about the unpredictability of the supply. The supply distribution will honor the original distribution principle in the March 14, 2019 white paper. The Pi community has 80%, and the Pi core team has 20% of the total circulating supply of Pi, regardless of how much circulating supply there is in the Pi network at any given point in time. Thus, given a total max supply of 100 billion Pi, the community will eventually receive 80 billion Pi and the core team will eventually receive 20 billion Pi. The following pie chart depicts the overall distribution. The core team's allocation gets unlocked at the same pace as the community progressively mines more and more Pi, and may be subject to additional lockup through a self-imposed mandate. This means that if the community has a portion of its allocation in circulation, for example, 25%, only the proportional amount in core team's allocation, in this example, 25%, can get unlocked at most.